All right, we're live for Fireside Chat number 201. Not much this week, I think. Pretty much covered everything last week, I believe. Um, Talked quite a lot about the platoon rollout, so I think hopefully people are pretty familiar with that. There may be some further kind of fine tuning. If you check out Job Board, that's a good place to find not only stuff that you can help out with if you want to, but also stuff that's kind of coming down the pipeline that's under consideration that either I'm working on or I want the officers to work on, etc. The big thing will be the Hjor thing coming up. I'd say this week. Stay tuned for announcements on that. I'll be coming out the rules, which will be the usual. One difference being in the past, recent past, we've done it where you have to register in order to participate, which I think is a good change. And we're going to refine that further by asking you to list what games you play when you register. So, what we'll have is sort of a list of challengeable people and a good idea of what games to pick. Now, I'm not going to make it a rule that you can't be challenged on a game that you don't play. Um, it's still the task of the two parties to agree to a game to battle on. But I hope what this will do is give people a good idea of who they might challenge depending on what game they want to play. We haven't had a lot of issues in the past, so I'm thinking we hopefully won't again. But if we do, of course, we'll be available for arbitration. I don't think I'm going to bother appointing judges, but I'll just kind of do it myself, and we'll consider the COs as kind of additional, backups on that. With probably an Arian as Vice Admiral, like kind of the head of that, since he's sort of our event and celebration guy. So I think that'll be part of the plan. Um, Yeah, so I'd say that's the big thing. One thing I've been looking at that was suggested to me was if members can look. So we have a spreadsheet called the member review spreadsheet, which is where we do stuff like, seeing who should get promoted, everything like that. We just keep track of who's shown up to events and stuff. Um, and yeah, a suggestion was to make it public so that anybody can view it, which I like the idea of. Unfortunately, I don't know of a great way to do it at present because basically either we make it viewable and you have to have your email added in order to edit it, or we make it so anyone with a link can edit it. So I'm thinking we may have to just switch to the email only edit thing, and I'll just have to start getting emails of anybody involved with member review because I do think having that public is really nice. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna see if there's another way to do it, like some way to make like a view only spreadsheet that just copies data from that one. Um, but maybe that's not a thing with Google Sheets. But I'll look into that. I'm also hoping to make a festival list, so it lists kind of all of our events throughout the year in kind of a concise format. Um, oh, I need to update the Toma names as well. Long overdue. I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that'll about do it. So I'll be around in Sir Holler for office hours shortly.